So we're going to be super buffing a tower again. This time, it's Legend of the Night. So I've done Flying Fortress, I've done Super Mines, but we haven't done the most expensive upgrade that's not a temple yet. So we're going to do that right now. I got all the towers enabled, Azili. However, I actually do want to do one thing real quick. Apparently, there's been a new discovery that Azili's buff actually does not work. It does nothing. To do that, let me go into Sandbox and test. So watch this setup. Apparently, if you have Jungle Drums and you use the Azili Totem on a tower that has a Jungle Drums buff, you actually don't get the attack speed bonus from the Totem. So that's basically the only useful thing that Totem gives when I super buff a tower. Because the range, most towers already have infinite range. Pierce is almost nothing. Attack range, attack speed. Yeah, it's only just attack speed. But watch this. If I drop this Totem and it's only in range of this guy, this should do more damage than this guy, but watch. I'm gonna send an Invis Bloon. Look at the damage count. It's the exact same. Azili's Totem attack speed up is not working. So look at the damage count. They're both 176. I think I'm still gonna go with Azili because I think the Pierce still works. It's just the attack speed with the Jungle Drums because this only gives attack speed. But the Pierce could still be useful for Legend of Night because Legend of Night does not have infinite Pierce. It has like 30, 20 something. So adding a couple could help to that. So let's start a new game. But just keep that in mind when I use Totem. I'm not going to get really much of a bonus aside from Pierce. Weird, isn't it, how these bugs work? So you know the drill. I'm starting from 115 because first, well, starting from around 100. We already know this guy can beat 115 on its own. So I'm going to just slowly add buffs along the way. We got plenty of time here. Why no Pat buff? Because when I use Pat buff, Pat's utility will ruin things. He's going to stun blimps, which I don't want in this experiment. I want as little intervention as possible. And I know Azili does do damage, but it's very insignificant compared to like utility, like a stun with Pat. So I can't use Pat. I could use Oben, but I'd rather just use Azili. Okay, I actually think there's merit because it's not working. Everyone getting Pierce. Apparently, I just looked up right now. Azili only gives 1 Pierce with a Totem. That's nothing. I think it's actually smarter to go Oben because Oben gives like what, +5 Pierce with level 11 instead of +1. So yeah, hero change. Let's go back. Yes, Oben gives range 2, which is it's essentially a permanent Azili Totem. So no reason not to get it, and Oben does less damage too. We win with everything if we go Oben. Let me just drop Oben right now, somewhere like this. Straight to level 20 you go. Again, no abilities used. I'll try not to use it. Oh crap, his Totem. No. This is bad. No, this ruins the experiment, guys. I can't do any of this. If there's some way to disable the Oben Totem, well, I could sell it, but that would be too annoying to do if he drops a Totem every 10 seconds. So you know what? Screw it. We're just going buffless. Who needs the +1 Pierce from Azili anyways, right? No buffs. Nothing. So going for the tier 5 now. There we go. I'm actually going to make sure it's outside of Jungle Drums. Again, I want to give the temple as little buffs as possible. So just avoid an outbuff, avoid the village. I think this should be good. Also, yes, this is going to survive a long time because we can manipulate what we leak so that we can use the portal ability. That's going to allow us to survive a few more rounds than probably what we normally should. But one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to buy and resell the Legend Knight. Once I drop it, I can't sell it to refresh the portal. Because that would be kind of cheap, wouldn't it? The portal cooldown is 2 minutes. If you add Energizer, it's a little bit less than that. That should still give us a lot of wiggle room to survive a few more rounds. I don't know how much of a game changer it is. But yeah, we got to keep that in mind. The thing is, I don't think this will survive too much longer than Super Mines and Flying Fortress. The other 2 expensive towers that I tried already. For the record, if you didn't see those, I got to 180. 181 or something with the Flying Fortress and then 190 with Super Mines or something like that. So yeah, 190 with Super Mines and 181 or something like that with Flying Fortress. Those are the rounds to beat. Even though this is the most expensive of the bunch, I actually don't think it will beat out both of them. I think the reason for that is because I think the reason why it's so expensive is because of that ability. It's the only tower in the game that gives you a get out of jail free card. So that's where most of the cost is, not really its power. I looked at the stats and it's actually not more expensive than our Dark Champion, or at least more powerful than a Dark Champion. Apparently the mold damage for Dark Champion is 5, and the mold damage for this guy is 8. And if you add damage, like flat damage buffs to it, with Temple and Out buff, then that percentage buff is even less. Because you don't get more attack speed, you do get more Pierce. The Pierce is the biggest thing, really, like for Dark Champion versus Legend Knight. But again, we are getting extra Pierce from Homeland buff, all the buffs, basically. Also, no attack speed buffs. Basically, what I'm saying is that I think 2 Dark Champions is better than 1 Legend Knight. That's how not much powerful Legend Knight is compared to a Dark Champion. Oh yes, I forgot to mention this. A lot of people have been asking in the YouTube comments when I do these super buff videos, why don't I use the Golden Village mod? Apparently that mod gives buffs, like max buffs to a tower, without doing any damage, and yes, I am aware of that buff. However, at this point, I'm not going to use it because that would, again, differ the results, because I already had this True Sun God for the other runs, so might as well just keep it the same. Why does my village, my temple, have a Jungle Drums buff? My 2 villages are not even in range of it. Yeah, guys, I think we just found a... I don't know if it's visual. I don't think it's visual. I think if I back out... Should I try backing out? You know what, let me just test real quick. Does that buff still stay? Because, again, we want to do no damage with this guy. There we go, it's gone. Just like that, it's fixed. Right now, I'm basically putting it on strong for the bads, and if there's DTs, I gotta switch to first. Cause, yeah, I will probably leak DTs if I don't put it on strong. Because, like, I need the knockback, too. Knockback is huge. If I let those DTs just walk on by, then of course I won't be able to maximize damage. See this? DTs? Gotta switch it to first real quick. It's mostly fortified DTs that are the problem. Normal ones are mostly okay. And right now, we are clear of any of them. Oh, nope, just kidding. Like, watch though. Look how far it gets. If I had that on strong, I would have died. Well, I wouldn't have died. I have the portal, but I would have leaked if I didn't have the portal. Alright, this round looking interesting. That last bad, we didn't target it the entire time, which is why I got so far. Even if I die here, I have hole. Yep, we use hole. We use hole for the entire thing, dang. Alright, well, we better not lose this round. Otherwise, it's over. No, we won't lose because even if Bads gets the exit, we'll have the portal up by then. Again, it's just DDTs that might ruin things. But these guys are definitely slow enough. Okay, this is kind of interesting. 2 Bats at the very end. I'm gonna actually target that first. Switch to first if Bloons do get far, but otherwise target strong. Alright, 2 left. Should have this. Oh, I don't. Oh, we lost. Okay, it's okay. We'll find a way around this round. It's doable, I can assure you that. Again, basically what I gotta do is I gotta maximize damage on the bad. So while Bloons aren't close to the exit, put on strong. Okay, I think we're doing a lot more damage this time. Back to first for the Homeland. See, we popped that one way faster, and we should have this now. So just a little manipulation goes a long way. Just gonna be very annoying though, because we have to do that every single round that is close. Yeah, can you believe that, guys? Super Mines might actually outlast Legend Knight. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, and we could still be proving around in 12 rounds, but even if we do survive that long, it will be mostly thanks to the portal. Because I don't see us surviving past the mid-180s without the portal. You're gonna need to do some shenanigans to beat that round. Or, you know, beat hard rounds at that point. Alright, I think we can say that it's close to on par with Flying Fortress at this point. We might be able to surpass it. Alright, time to redo 180. Oh wait, okay, when I restarted the round, I didn't have Homeland, so I used the portal already, but it's okay. I'll probably have it up for the best parts, I think. Thank goodness for that ability. Because this round does look doable. Just gotta play it well. We might leak here. We might. Homeland? Homeland? Quickly. Quickly before it consumes us. Oh crap, we wasted that on 3 ceramics. Yeah, we can't beat this. Ugh, that's annoying. I guess we could say that without the black hole. 180 might have just been the end. Again, we can manipulate it, so we're gonna keep going further until we can't no more. Okay, so here's the rule. I'm not supposed to buy resell a Homeland At least I don't think. But if I really want to squeeze more rounds out, then I do that. But that would be against the spirit of what I want to accomplish here. So again, ideally, don't sell any villages, just work with both a Call to Arms and a Homeland. I need to find a way to target this bad back here, not the one all the way in front right now, but not much you can do about that. Watch carefully, it's gonna below DDTs. Homeland? Don't know. If I don't lose to DDTs, then I die to the ZMG Intides. Okay, why does this run look so good? Is it just me? Or are we way ahead of the pack? Alright, let's not mess up this run. If this is actually a good run. Oh, this run looks solid. Solid. I got Homeland coming very soon. In fact, let me just target strong to not leak. Homeland? Alright, kill these UMGs. If we don't leak, we're good. Nice. Okay, I think the portal's back up. But I can't leak both bads. I gotta beat one of them. I gotta beat one of them somehow. Alright, I don't know if I have Homeland up for this last part. Good, I do. Okay, we win. Even if I lose here, I have Black Hole. So this run is doable without selling. Good to know. I think I'm going to commit to not selling, by the way. I do not want to sell my villages. I just want to see how far I can survive. Although if I start a round, and Homeland was just used before the round ended, then I may do it. Just because I did that for the other runs, but otherwise, I'm not going to sell in the middle of the round. Only at the start, if I need to. I think we got this one, right? Just a few more of this. Although I only have a Call to Arms, so if I leak, nope, we're good. 181 done, so we have tied Flying Fortress. I'm pretty sure this is the round I got to. Alright, this round's also easy. If they're stacked, it definitely helps do damage better. So 183 is done. Alright, can we beat 3 bads? 3 bads. This could be interesting because I have not a lot of damage on some of them. I think we tank something. Yeah, we lose though. We can't beat these UMGs in time. So we'll try again. I think this is doable, guys. Yep, we got this. Again, just a bit of optimization goes a long way. Clean round. Clean 184. Alright. 3 bads left. Can we bring her home? Can we bring her home? Honestly, the easiest way to beat this round might just be to move it out of range for both the insides. Should I do that? Nope, it's too late. Or is it? Don't attack. Sorry, I'm just gonna do this. The easy way out is just tank both of them, and they should be out in 12 seconds. Yup. Only problem is I start the round in a really garbage spot, but that's okay. Back into range you go. Now that's an easy way. That's a very easy way to beat 187. We actually might get really close to Super Mines right now, which is actually surprising me, because again, I thought I would have died a long time ago. But somehow we're alive. It's crazy how we can barely beat 1 round, and then now suddenly you're 8 rounds past that round, and still cruising. It goes to show you the difficulty of some RNG. Okay, I think this is a problem. DDTs, 45 DDTs everywhere. Hold the line, hold the line. Jeez, barely survived that. But there's 4 bads right here, okay. Part of me feels like I got a Dark Shift and just tank 2 bads. Like, the last 2 bads here, just tank. That just means I gotta beat this one, though. This one coming right up. Let's find a way to do that real quick. I'm not beating this right now, so what do I do? I think I have to restart the round. Yeah, I gotta. I can portal the last 2, but I gotta beat that first part. So let's keep finding a way. How do I target this bad? I don't know. I'm trying. Yeah, this bad doesn't have enough damage, guys. I don't know. If I tank it, I'll just lose the back 2 right there. So what do? I lost 15 lives. Apparently the portal. Alright, how about we try portaling that bad? But the last 2 I actually try to beat normally. Okay, so target last after we kill the insides of this. Last? Just let it leak, okay? Let it leak. Just gotta focus this. Think we do this? Just 2 bads. What could go wrong? Oh, nice, we got DTs as well. Okay, if I have Homeland, I can nuke this. Dark Shift? Screw it, Dark Shift. Wow. Terrible spot, but we did it. 189. The most scuffed method ever. Now my legend is in the worst spot, and I lost. Well, I think that's okay. We used up all our resources to beat 189. It's okay if we lose here. Yeah, we're pretty much done here, I think. If I beat this, that's cool. If not, GG. No, I don't. I think we bricked. So 190, we actually tied super mines. Well, I'm actually impressed because I did not expect this to actually tie super mines. Got a few rounds further than I predicted, but nonetheless, interesting stuff. Definitely only survived those extra rounds only because of the black hole. I think without the black hole, it kind of survived as long as I expected. GG's, and perhaps we'll pick another tower. This is your buff. Coming soon.